Oh fuck. What's going on, party animals? It's your boy Kai, and welcome to Poetry in Purgatory. Intro fun to be short. I'm not. No, we're not taking all that damn time. Yeah, yeah. So Poetry in Purgatory. Game got death, murder. I think sex. I think uh God as a black woman. And I know that's crazy. Anyway, we jumping into it. I'm shit at intros, bro. I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna say. Fucking fuck. That was some. Them was some words there, wasn't there? Ah, shit. Okay. Also, by the way, um, my headset mic does not like this game that much. So, for whatever reason, uh, so I had to use my camera mic. And if you think you hear like a fan sound in the background? No, you don't. Anyway, they say that when you die, your whole life flashes before your eyes. Someone sent for help. Maybe my death was too fast because I sure didn't experience any flashing. It's the young mistress. She's choking. I didn't. It didn't feel fast though. It felt excruciating, endless. Where's her father? Why don't you do something, servant? I clawed wildly at my throat. My sister in Christ. At some point when you choking, if you're clawing at your throat, big gango, you get yourself a goddamn hoo-yah to the stomach. Like you Hadouken yourself, bro. Why do none of your servants know how to do the Heimlich maneuver, bro? It didn't make a difference in the end, of course. It's the only like, it's the only like thing for being a servant. Like you gotta have two working legs and two arms. That's all you need. Two working legs and two working arms. That's all you need to be a servant, big dog. Someone! Anyone! Do something! If only I knew then that dying would turn out to be the least of my worries or problems. She's not breathing. Why don't you do? There are four of you here, and not a single one of you decided to do the Heimlich maneuver, bro. Y'all are useless. Poetry in Purgatory. Huh? Oh, wait a damn second. Hold on. Fuck. Okay, I was checking if the music was on, and I sorry, I thought it was way too quiet for me. Oh, a dream. It's been forever since I had one as lucid as this. I can practically feel the. What am I walking on anyway? Are these clouds? Is who is it? Rise and shine, Isabel. Oh, that's who we are. Okay, that's who we are, people. Didn't you hear me? What are you doing? I'm pitching myself, obviously. How else would I wake up from this ridiculous reverie? Reverie? You're using fancy pants words. What is. What an interest. I can't talk. What an interesting choicey choice. Um. Very well then. Pinch away, human. Now I don't feel like it. You're pressing me. Oh? Change your mind just like that, are you? It's all for the best, you see. No matter what you do, you're stuck here for now, you see? At least you made it to the pearly gates. I don't understand. Wait, is he? Only my friends call me that. Oh, I'd love to be your friend. That's not what I... Stop screwing with me. You don't know who you're messing with. You name-knowing stalker. My father will punish you once he finds out where I am. Alright, let's just cool off for just a little bit, okay? I feel like we've gone off on the wrong foot here. Or is it gone off on the wrong feet? Some of these human sayings are still tough to get right for little old me, even with all my fantastic knowledge. That's the second time you say human like that. Who are you? Wanna guess? Taking that as a no. I'm God, is he? But, since we're friends, you can call me Rem. Rem, the capricious God Queen extraordinaire. God's a black woman. Can you hold on a second? Rem, was it? What are you doing now? What the? My phone is not here. Did she steal it while I was unconscious or something? How am I supposed to call for help now? What a mean thing to accuse someone of. We just met and you're already calling me a thief? You're definitely suspicious, so can you blame me? Wait, how'd you know what I was thinking? Heh. Isabel Salvi, 20 years of age, and daughter of world-famous businessman Rain Salvi, an only child born on New Year's Eve. You love licorice, and you love eating it while soaring through your impressive collection of jewelry. And you're extremely proud of that one time you managed to do 25 jumping jacks, or jump ropes, in under a minute. That's not even really that's not impressive. Bitch, I can do probably 40 in under a minute. Blah blah exposition blah blah. The reason why I can read your mind is the same reason why I know all these things about you, see. It's because I am God. You get it? I was trying to clap, and with like every time she says so, it's like I am God. You see? You can't possibly be serious. You went from confident to angry to mellow awfully quick, little friend. But that's okay, because today is very important after all. It's your first day in heaven, yay! Woohoo! Let's go, baby! Don't question that noise! You don't seem excited. Heaven. But I'm not dead. Oh, correction. You are dead. Death actually being one of the two pesky prerequisites to get in here in the first place, you know? What's the second one? Being special. Special? Let's put a pin in that for now, shall we? How about you follow me beyond the pearly gates? I'll show you the old office and just how lucky you are to be here. I suppose. I can't believe any of this. I'm dead? And talking to God? What the actual hell is going on? Not hell, Izzy. Heaven. Oh, when I get to heaven, do I gotta say what the heaven now instead of what the hell? Oh, that's probably is something I gotta say, because, like, hell is bad, and what the heaven. It don't hit this. You know what, I'm in heaven. It's fine, it's fine. Get out of my head. Okay. I feel like because I haven't eaten. Also, this is just me. I feel like because I haven't eaten, my voice has gone higher. I know that biologically isn't how it's supposed to work. But I'm not gonna lie, I am goddamn starving right now. And for some reason, I feel like my voice is higher than it usually is. Maybe that's because I put it in motion. Maybe it's because there isn't enough food in my stomach. I don't know, big dog. But I feel like the moment I eat, my voice is gonna drop back down to like 10 octaves lower than it is now. Fuck, what'd she say? Look, in a little hidey hole, is he? Sorry about the mess. It seems my sweet boy has been neglecting his cleaning duties. You mean Jesus? Jesus? But I do keep him awfully busy, so I guess that's okay. Jesus got chores. Jesus got chores he gotta do. Damn, it really ain't safe for none of us, is it? Your sweet boy? Ah, yes, you will meet him soon enough. One thing at a time. You're the one who brought him up. Anywho, this is where all the magic happens. Magic? Oh, you know, all the godly thingies that I do as God, I do those up here. You think God actually talks like this? Like, he would probably take the form and like talk to you in like the way you're most comfortable with. Let's be real here. No one's gonna understand that. At least no one of like recent year of the 21st century is gonna understand that. Thou art this, thou art the dango. Well, they ain't gonna understand that. They're barely understand it. So if you make it to heaven, God will talk to you in the most comfortable way you see fit. So there's probably a few people that actually will hear God talk like this. God's seat of power is this cozy little room. Oh, you really think it's cozy? Yeah. I knew that we were gonna make such great friends and you just keep proving me right. Also, by the way, I did eat. And again, I feel like my voice has gotten deeper now that I've eaten. So I can't prove it, but I feel like it has. I have no evidence or basis for this or why I think these claims. It's just... It's just how it is, dog. I don't know. But, yeah, okay. I'm just trying to take this all in. It's not going very well. Honestly, I think I'm in shock. Well, you did die, so, you know. You want some tea? God drinks tea. Of course. What else would I drink? I don't know, like nectar or something? Isn't that what deities drink in most stories? Neck? I'll have to write that down. Thank you kindly for the tippy tip. If you're really God, if you really are God, I have to say that you're nothing like how I imagined you to be. Oh? Am I disappointing you, Izzy? No, I don't know. It's just a lot. 1 minute I'm eating dinner and... Hold on a second. How did I die? Oh! You were poisoned. Damn, that's rough. I thought she just choked. Damn, you got betrayed. This is why you don't be an uppity bitch, people. What? How? What? How? 3 excellent questions. Don't you know? I do. But I'm a bit fuzzy on the details. It's probably better if you figure that out for yourself. How am I supposed to do that? Don't worry about that, Izzy. It will come to you. It will come back to you in time. What does that mean? It means that everything will be fine in the end. I think. Imagine God telling you, I think. That's a goddamn eldritch horror that you have never experienced. You think? And we're getting off track again. This isn't showing you how lucky you are at all. Let's switch the subject. It's quiz time. Huh? Don't be grumpy, Izzy. I promise you it'll be fun. Just answer my little questions, and then we'll take it from there. Okay. Do I have a choice? Well, that depends. Oh, fuck, okay. Do you think it's a good idea to keep saying no to God? Hey, Big G, I'm not gonna lie, that kind of sounds like a threat. You wouldn't be threatening me, would you? Hey, Big G, OG. Fine. I'll play along. Yay. First question. This one should be easy for you, since I know you're used to having servants around you. You catch one of your little maids stealing food from the house. When caught, the poor underpaid servant says it's to provide for her starving children. What do? I let her get with it that she uses food more than I do. I told her that's alright, it's one time, but it can't become a habit. But the crime to my father to punish her accordingly. If she doesn't actually need the food and that was just a lie, then this, most definitely. If she actually does need the food, then this. Because, not this one, hell no. A friendly blue light fills your mind. Interesting. Second question. Let's dig a little deeper. Your best friend is getting married. Woohoo! But just before the ceremony starts, you catch your best friend's spouse-to-be kissing it up with someone else. Oh no! Disaster! What do? I immediately tell my friend to wear the marrying a cheater. I stay out of it. It isn't my place to meddle. No friend of mine would be dumb enough to get cheated on. Keep that same energy when you get cheated on, bitch. Ooh, now here's the question. I only have 2 friends that this would apply to. Would May believe me if I told her Isaac cheat on her at a ceremony? Or at the ceremony. Would she believe me? Cause I know for a fact if I told Isaac, that motherfucker would not believe me. No. He wouldn't believe a damn word I said. Which is why I mean, I would most definitely tell them, but here's you do this one, right? But then you record it. You stay there for a good 30 seconds, record that shit. Cause she has a phone. We know for a fact. You record that bitch. You then go to their spouse, and then you tell them. So yeah, tell them. A friendly blue light fills your mind. I see. Third question. Now it's getting fun for real. That's concerning to hear from God. Take your new car for a drive and accidentally kill a pedestrian with it. You don't deserve to be on the road. Oops. Luckily for you, though, there's another person there, and for some reason, he thinks he's the one who killed the poor walker. He's even ready to take the blame, even though he's innocent. What do? Take the blame, I'm the guilty one after all? Hell no. I'll tell them that we should both walk away with an accident. I sure am lucky I'll let him have the blame. Here's the thing. The first response, the first thing that comes to my brain will probably do this. After a few seconds of thinking, I'd probably be like, hey, big bro, listen, we both can walk away with an accident. If my car isn't bloody and I can drive away, I'd be like, hey, listen, we both walk away, there are no cameras, let's just leave. A fierce red blaze fills your mind. Interesting. Fourth question. Just let me clear the old throat a bit. Oh, what the hell? I feel like that's a code for something. Excuse me? No, sorry. I was thinking out loud. You thinking code? How clumsy of me. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Yeah, I would just be like, okay, nods understandingly. Just a friendly blue. Ah, that was one of her things. Awkward. Final question. And this is a doozy. Love, balance, power. Which of these matter most to you? Love, no. Balance, kind of. Power. Listen, love, it's a beautiful thing that I'm not interested in for the most part. So, not really, no. I'm good. Balance, if I can get balance, I can get everything here kind of at a reasonable level. With power, I can make all of this happen. What if balance goes out of whack? I mean, it's between balance and power. I don't give a fuck about love. What does balance entail? I'm gonna say power. Power because I can just make all three of these. With power, I can get all three of these options. Fabulous. Big OG, you know for a fact that it's not just what you're picking, it's the reason you're picking it for. Yep. And what are my results? Well, the quiz definitely proves that you deserve to be here. Meaning what exactly? I can't tell you that. Why not? Can't tell you that either. But I can tell you the following. I know you're having a tough day, and in my own way, I'm trying to make things as easy as possible for you. You will forgive sweet little Remy for trying to lighten the mood a bit, won't you? Based on your answers to Remy's questions, Isabel's morality has been determined to be that of a good-natured paragon. Yeah, baby! Your morality affects several aspects of gameplay, such as available dialogue options, Isabel's reaction to things, and outcomes of certain game events. Being altruistic, compassionate, and understanding, a paragon generally sees the good over the bad. That's me, yeah baby! I know so many people that would disagree with this. So, can you do it? Can you forgive little Remy? I suppose. Yeah, sure. Ah, yes. That's what I'm saying. I knew you'd get it, Izzy. Anywho, I'd like you to imagine this. Heaven. A place where you can have anything you want at any time. You telling me I can have your fortune? A place where all your dreams come true over and over. And if you aren't satisfied with them, you can tweak them till they're perfect. That's probably what heaven's like, let's be real here. A place that you can only really call the true blissful paradise. That's why I called you lucky before, Izzy. You're here and all things I just said are yours for the taking. So you're telling me I can fight Whitebeard from One Piece. I know you might be disappointed about dying so young, but all things you loved in life, they're here too. And they're actually even better. And also, you will stay beautiful forever. So, congratulations. Wait, does that mean... Wait, so question. Do like Nana Jenkins, when she came here, was she like still Nana Jenkins, or is she Mama Jenkins now? Like is she back to like being 27 or whatever her prime of beauty was? You are special. So what do you say, Izzy? Can you forgive me for not living up to your expectations? Shit, you're kind of better than I expected. Yeah, better than expected. I expected all. Most people expect the whole, all-powerful, full pressure. It is what it is. It is what it is. Aspect. At least that's the version of God people keep pushing onto you. People expect God to be just like, to just be like this all pressure being, and you just feel love and compassion around him just because. No, he'll probably come to you in whatever form, like makes you most comfortable if you were lucky enough to get into heaven. If not, then he don't. It is what it is. He do what he please. I'm trying to be the best I can be, It's not easy being God sometimes. Can you imagine the pressure? Wishing so badly for each and every little lovable person to feel welcome here. I have to admit, what you're saying sounds interesting. And somehow I feel like I can trust you. Obviously I know that God will definitely have a warm, comfortable aura and all that jazz. That's obviously true. But at the same time, I imagine if the way you imagine God, or the way you feel most comfortable looking at God, instead of this goddamn multi-eyed being from Lovecraftian, I'll just come to you as like a guy. But you've yet to tell me why I'm special. I can't really think of anything that makes me remarkable. Don't you worry about that, Izzy. If God says you're special, then you just are. But shh, now. I've just said a lot of things to you. Give it a little time to sink in, Get your bearings. Think about what I've said. And look around the old office. When you're ready, I'll be sitting here waiting for you. You want me to, explore this room? Yes. You might find something you might find some interesting things in here. Stuff that makes you realize how gloriously glorious your little afterlife can turn out to be. And besides, learning to properly explore is important for what lies ahead. Well, have a look around, Izzy. I get the feeling that if she wants something, it's going to happen regardless, so I might as well do what she says. I suppose that's the influence of God. That's fair. That's definitely a thing. Just have a feeling that whatever she pleases is gonna happen anyway, so I might as well. View of heaven. Blue sky, clouds, happy people as far as the eye can see. Hey, is that Grandma? Nana, what you doing? Turns to God. Hey, how the hell did she get here? Nah, you know damn well Isadora's grandma was racist, bro. Isadora's grandma was racist. Nah, you know who definitely... Nah, when you got that one uncle... When you... POV, you got that one uncle that was mega racist. They just turned to God. How the hell did he get here? And no, my uncle, and no, neither of my uncles or grandmas were racist or anything like that. No. It's absolutely beautiful. I feel like I can see myself staying here forever. Well, you kind of have to. You don't really have a choice there, hun. What are you doing there, Izzy? I thought I'd read that note. As in the private note on my desk. I didn't know it was private. Yeah, sheesh. So can I? No! Damn! I didn't know! I assume... I'm not gonna test God. Let's not... I'm crazy. I'm not that crazy. It's a world map. I guess even God needs to practice her geography skills occasionally. What you yelled at me for? I didn't know it was private. Damn. It's full of books I've never heard of before. And strangely, they all seem to be glowing faintly. What's this? One of the books is moving on its own, and it's coming towards me. Sure, it probably won't kill me. I can't resist that brilliant glow, even though it's extremely weird that this thing is moving on its own. I swear to Christ, if it's that damn Mexican book from It Takes Two. Ooh, that's a joke I can. I'm not Mexican, I can't make that joke. Fuck. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Why Heaven is Fantastically Fantastic by R. Theo. This should make for an interesting read. I'll just open it and... What the... You find yourself surrounded by an infinite void. Did fucking Gojo just use a domain expansion? What the hell did I do? Bro said throughout heaven and earth I am the honored one. I guess he meant it. Okay. However, you feel strangely at peace. It's as if everything finally makes sense. Suddenly, a rain of soft, juicy licorice falls down on you. Your favorite treat in immeasurable abundance. And oh wait, is that the guy and/or girl you've always liked? They making it gender neutral. That's the guy and/or girl you've always liked. Holy shit, it's Bayonetta! Why, yes, it is. And they're here to declare their undying love for you. Yeah, baby! Fuck you, Luca! Yes, you scream in joy, passion, ecstasy all at once. The only thing that could possibly make this better is if... Can it be? Okay, first of all... what is my favorite food? I guess pancakes, but like getting like syrup on your fingers is like annoying to me sometimes. That's one of the gripes with pancakes. Huh. I guess whatever my favorite food would be, the book would know, so Can it be? Yes, it can. Whatever you just wished for came true. This is all too good to be real. If only you could stay like this forever. If only you... What? No. 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 Take me back. I want to stay. I want... Was that... Heaven? Wow. Wait. There's something shiny stuck between some of these books. I don't know why, but I feel like I should take it. So I'll just do that, I guess. Piece of heaven. Okay. We have landscape painting. I'm not gonna test God. That seems like a bad idea. Also, God, why would you tell me? God, you told me... Okay. You told me to explore the room. You didn't say I couldn't. Don't yell at me. It's a painting signed RT. Looking closer at it, it feels like the imagery is moving. Fair enough. Do you like my personal corner of heaven, Izzy? I bet you get a lot of work done in here. You have no idea. Yeah. Did I stutter? Alright, fair enough. No. There you go! Fair enough, I guess. So I can ask multiple questions, okay. So the view is nice. What can I say? I love my home. All day, every day. I can look at all my little cute denizens going about their wonderfully wonderful afterlives. It fills me with such joy. You look at them all day? Figuratively speaking. That bookcase is intense. Yuppers? A little taste of what awaits you here, Izzy. Did you like it? It was amazing. Told you. So, feel like you finished looking around? I think so, yes. You won't let me look at the paper Why'd you put it there? Why'd you not move it? Why'd you not tell me not to touch it then? At least Adam and Eve were told not to eat the apple beforehand. Goody good. So what do you think, Izzy? Ready to fully and truly join us in heaven? Honestly, I don't know why, but something about this place. I'm really liking it here. And I mean, dang, the things I felt when I opened that book. If Henry's really like that, then, well, all things considered, I feel at home here somehow. Like I was always meant to be here, you know? Heaven is where you rightfully belong, I guess so. That's great, Izzy. Hearing you say that just now really made my day. I just made God's day, huh? So it seems, little friend. There's a catch. There's a catch. There's a catch. I read the damn Itch.io page. I'm gonna be going back in time or some shit. And, since you like it here so much, you won't mind helping me out with a teensy-weensy little problem I'm having, right? What kind of problem? Well, you see, remember how you're special? You keep saying that, yes? You're about to realize how rare that is, Izzy. The number of humans who end up in heaven is very small. Only the best of the best. However, everyone else needs somewhere. However, everyone else needs to go somewhere too. The world of the living can't overflow with silly lost souls wandering around aimlessly, now can it? Okay, hold on a damn second. So, when you say very small, do you mean like very small comparative to everyone who's died in the past? Or everyone who's alive now? Cause like, compared to like how people were before, people were awful. People killed and like did horrible things just because. But nowadays, a lot of us have mellowed out significantly. Izzy had servants. Izzy was an asshole before I changed her personality. And she made it to heaven. So what's the rules here? That would be amazingly unamazing, don't you agree? Yeah, that doesn't sound great. Right? So in order to avoid that, a compromise had to be done. Another place altogether. For those not quite as lucky, you mean hell. A little playground of sorts. Down there, my brother keeps all non-specials, the dwellers, in check. You mean Satan. They live out their days trying to make peace with their deaths. If they ever successfully find that peace, they get to go through an all-glowing tunnel, and then they get another shot at becoming special. What you're saying is, hell is basically... Okay, so small amount of people make it to heaven off the jump. But the ones who don't have a chance to like make peace, redeem themselves, and then make it up to heaven. Gotcha. Wow. No, it's just you're revealing all the secrets of life after death to me, and so let me try to get this straight. The purpose of living is to be great enough to make it to heaven. And if you don't manage it, then you must escape hell in order to try again. Not hell, okay. Hey, my fault, OG. I prefer to think of it as Purgatory. Hello? Yes? You just stopped talking. It was a dramatic pause. Okay. Gotcha, God. So, hell doesn't exist. Well, she hasn't told me hell doesn't exist, but you know. So, So I'm gonna assume. Let's go with the assumption hell does exist. Let's say the small amount of people that make it into heaven, the small amount of people who make it into heaven, is the same fraction of a number of the small amount of people who make it into hell. It's the same small number. However, the vastly large margin. Let's say it's like 3% people make it into heaven, and then 3% of people make it into hell. Like off the jump. And those are their final resting places. That's where they deserve to be. But the vast majority, the rest of the 94% of the entire human race, goes into purgatory, and then they can make it into heaven through there. It's all an assumption, by the way. Don't you enjoy a bit of flair in your exposition, Izzy? I actually do. Don't change the subject. Are you angry with me, Izzy? I feel sorry for those who don't make it to heaven. Not really. Not particularly. It's purgatory. It's not hell, like she said. It's purgatory, so it's not really like they're suffering or anything. Well, I don't know what their trials are, but they have a chance to make it in there. So Oh, you're a kind soul, Izzy. Might be thinking that I'm supposed to be all powerful, so why don't I just make room for everyone here? It's not that simple, Izzy. You have to trust me on that. Can you do that? Can you trust me? Fine, I'll trust you. So what does your problem have to do with all this? Ah, right! My mind is just a big old mess today, and I keep forgetting to focus. So, yes. You are a denizen, someone who lives here in heaven with me. And as such, I expect certain things from you. What exactly are you referring to? There's always a catch. I already know that you're starting to really like this place, so help me out a little bit in order to stick around. Shouldn't be too much to ask, It depends. What are you asking of me? Are you going... What's that motherfucking name? I think his name was... Was it Solomon, Adam... Abraham. That's what his name was. If you're gonna be like Abraham, where you're like, hey, sacrifice your son, gang, and then you'd be like, whoa, hold on, bro, what the fuck? That was a joke, relax. This version of God probably actually did do that shit. We're just like, whoa, relax, it was a joke, relax. I was kidding. You take everything too seriously nowadays, damn. Wait, are you saying that you'll throw me out if I don't help you? It sounds so bad when you put it like that. That is what you're saying, though, isn't it? That's so cruel. Calm down, human. Okay. Remember who you are talking to. Alright, yep, cool, I may be benevolent and fantastically fantastic, and I may love you, and I may want you here with me, but I could just as easily throw you down there and spend your afterlife with the rest of them. There are more special people out there, in a sense. You're expendable.
Excuse me, princess.
Oh. Huh. That. I'll find someone else to take your place if you don't want it. But I still love you, though. I ain't trust that shit no more. It's just that I thought it was done. And now there's this pressure to do something, and it sounds like it's gonna be hard. Hard schmard. For someone as talented as you, finding out what's wrong in boring old purgatory will be a cakewalk. If this was God, and this was me, the moment she told me I was expendable, the amount of trust that she can read my mind, the amount of trust that she would sense that would be lost from me would be astonishing. I wasn't even rude! That's the worst part! Hold on, I'm going through the logs, bro. Hold on, I'm checking this shit. Yeah, I just said that's so cruel. I said that's so cruel. I'm a kind soul. Well, like you said I care about people, dog. Granted, I probably wouldn't have, like, cared too much as long as, like, you know, they had a fair trial and everything. And everything to, like, you know, get up to heaven and everything. But still, all I said, that's so cruel. You could have been like, oh, it's a necessary step, or whatever the hell. Oh no, you just told me, calm down, human, or you're talking to, and told me I'm expendable, bro. The amount of trust you just lost in me was astonishing. Do not tell me you love me after telling me that shit. Hell no. Or heaven no, whatever. Heavens no, whatever the fuck. Oh no. Want me to go to that other place? Yes. For a while now, I felt that something has changed over there. Because of, certain rules. I can't investigate it myself, despite me being who I am. So, you'll pose as a banished denizen. Someone whom I've thrown out of heaven. Oh, someone whom I've thrown out from heaven. And you will find out what's going on in my stead. You will get to spend lots of quality time with my brother, his new companion, and all the lovely dwellers of Purgatory. How does that sound? Scary? And also, what would I even be looking for? Beats me! You don't have a single clue. And all I know for certain is that my little bro is involved. And he really doesn't like people from my domain, exiled or otherwise, so he'll definitely keep his all-seeing eyes on you. Maybe you were right, this could get hard. I'm gonna reread that just... Maybe you were right, this could get hard. Good news, though. You won't be alone. Voluminous. Oh, you're the guy from the start screen. You called, mistress? Voluminous, enlightened right hand of God, so Michael. Ha, I always blush when you call me that, Volley. So is this... Yep, this is the girl I was telling you about. Wait, I just got here, so when do you have time to tell anyone about... Don't be silly, Izzy. I'm God, remember? I can do all of the things! Almost all of the things! This must be the sweet boy she was talking about earlier. I might have to admit he's easy on the eyes. Where's Jesus? Where's your actual sweet boy? I'm not gonna forget you calling me expendable. I ain't gonna forget that shit. I hold grudges. I can hold a grudge for an eternity. I'ma still stay in heaven, but I'm not gonna forget that shit. Hey now, keep those dirty thoughts in check. I told you to stay out of my head. Voluminous, here is my most trusted servant. He'll act as the link between you and me while you find yourself in temporary exile from here. Also, since I have lots of things to do, he'll fill you in on the rest of the mission details. So, he is the word I'm looking for, my hint menu, or my progress menu. Gotcha. So it's a mission now, is it? Of course. It sounds so formal. Enough whining. You're a lot ruder than I expected you to be. It's been great getting to know you, Izzy. I know you won't disappoint me. Oh. Bye. Okay. What the? That was rude. Please accept my sincerest apologies for Rem's behavior, Miss Salvi. She does not suffer fools. What? She does not suffer fools? Excuse me? What does she does not suffer fools mean? This is what I mean about the old-timey talk. Oh, I didn't mean to suggest that. That is to say, which I mean... I'm not implying that you are a fool. It's just that she can be, a bit difficult. I figured as much, thank you. Good. Understanding that will make things easier. Also, if you hear someone use the word special one more time... She does have a penchant for certain key phrases, yes. Is it just me or is she kinda all over the place? Personality-wise, I mean. You're not wrong. God has personality disorder. God, mother... At least with people with personality disorder on Earth, I can just punch them or walk away. I can't walk away from this. If I do, I'm in Purgatory. So what the fuck am I supposed to do? What's your story, bud? Huh? Me? Yeah. We're going to be working together, aren't we? Maybe we should get to know each other. That wouldn't be proper conduct. At least not for now. Oh. I'm sorry, it's just the mission. That's what's important now, not me. Fine. Besides, I'm not actually going to be doing this whole thing with you. That's a good question. Why didn't you just send... right, you're an angel or some shit. God damn it. I'll give you the details and act as your escort, but after that, you're on your own. But Rem said that you'd act as a link between me and her. Yes, well, you'll be reporting to me. In secret, I might add. It is of huge importance that the guide doesn't suspect heavenly involvement. The guide... Is that God's brother? Yes. He can also read minds then. He can, but luckily for us, he's unable to hear the thoughts of denizens. Ex-denizens, like me included. Indeed. I won't lie to you, Miss Salvi. Please call me Isabel. I won't lie to you, Isabel. What you're about to do is very, very dangerous. God could have picked a lot more stronger soldiers than me. However, Rem can be trusted. She's always been good to me, even before assigning me to this post. I truly believe that she gave you this task because she knows you can complete it successfully. After all, much is at stake. Are you alright? No! No! I just got called expendable by God! I'm not forgetting that shit! That shit hurt my feelings! That's like a parent calling you expendable, bro. That hurt my feelings, bro. Well, I die. I somehow make it to heaven. I learn all the secrets of the afterlife. I get thrown back out. And to cap it all off, I'm forced to go on a dangerous undercover mission given to me by God herself. I get called expendable! And this is all in, like, what? A few hours. But hey, it's all good, because apparently I'm special. I feel like I have the right to be bad. Oh, and also, God and heaven are both real! And I'm just supposed to accept all of this at face value, as if it's the most natural thing in the world. Hell, most of the things the Christians said about God, it wasn't even right. They said God was a dude, apparently she's a girl. And whoever the hell runs Purgatory is her brother. So yeah, no. So not only are you being confronted with God is real, but you're also being confronted with, like, hey, a few things in the Bible weren't really correct. Which, of course, a lot of the things in the Bible aren't going to be correct. But still, honestly, how could I possibly be alright, Michael? Sorry, I know this isn't your fault, but it's not like I can vent to her. Who else am I shouldn't be taking it out on you, but who else am I gonna vent to? You're understandably frustrated, Isabel. Not long ago, I was just like you, pondering all these questions, new to heaven, wondering what I'd done in life to deserve making it here. To be perfectly honest, I still don't fully know. That's not very reassuring at all, Michael. I mean, doesn't not knowing bother you? It does, to a certain extent. However, I've come to realize that perhaps just being here is good enough. Michael, it's in my nature to understand you. Michael, you have to realize that wanting to figure out shit is in my nature. It's in my nature. I can't just turn it off. I'm sure you saw it in yourself in Ram's book, The Infinite Pleasures to Us in Heaven, including opportunities to deal with unfinished business. I can get that motherfucker that still owes me $20. That is, I didn't intend to, but which I mean, he's quite cute when he gets flustered like that. Alright, enough is enough. Do you have any questions before we begin our journey to Purgatory? Question. Yeah, is this... I mean, I know it looks like heaven. Is this really heaven? As far as my data can confirm, yes. Data. Are you some kind of scientist? Was there anything else? Alright, cool, I guess. Is there anything else you can tell me about Purgatory? You'll be able to form your own opinion soon enough. I have to admit that I'm quite a bit worried. I'm sure you'll do just fine, Isabella. I'm very curious about this unfinished business of yours. I'm sorry, but I don't want to discuss that. You've been here for how long and you haven't finished this unfinished business? Or maybe you have, I don't know. Uh-huh. Maybe he'll be more willing to share later. Thank you for answering none of my questions, Michael. You've answered nothing except that's bad. That's bad. You've answered one of my questions. Is this heaven? Thank you. You've answered nothing else, though. It's my pleasure. Maybe later when we have the time we talk about more non-mission stuff. I suppose I wouldn't mind that. He's answered one question out of 4. Out of 3, God! I can't even say goddamn it anymore. I don't want to say me, damn it. Fire, damn it, I don't know. Very well then, our trek begins now. We're going by foot? Yes. We're about to walk from heaven to Purgatory. Yes. Are you even aware of how insane that sounds? I suppose all the time spent here is going to be numb to the absurdity of it to a degree. Good thing that I'm here to remind you then and bring you back down to... I can't even say bring you back down to reality. Bitch, this is reality. God, fuck. Nah, I can't. Fire, fucking damn it. Right. Now then, please follow me into the tunnel. I totally missed that there's a giant entrance, or maybe giant exit, right outside these gates. It doubles as both. I'll tell you more about it as we walk. Prologue. Your tears mean nothing to me. Well, isn't that just pleasant? It's really dark in here. Just stick close to me and you'll be fine. Are there any dangers around? Only the obvious danger of getting lost. You mean I can get lost in here and I won't be found again? Forrem told me about a tunnel located in Purgatory. Is this the same one? Yes. As I understand it, though, the tunnel is magical in nature. Meaning that isn't strictly a one-way passage, but rather can lead us to a myriad of places. For this reason, it is very important to know where you're headed, or else there's no telling where you may end up. Is there anything about the afterlife that is straightforward? In my experience, no. Well, fuck. Unless you count the fact that we're all deceased, which is a familiar enough concept, I suppose. So you're dead, you're not an angel. Where the hell's Michael then? Somehow I always manage to forget about that. It's quite interesting how quickly we get used to not being alive. Yeah. So you walk down here, come around here often. Actually, this will be my first time visiting Purgatory. God's most trusted servant hasn't even been there. In general, denizens don't have any reason to make the trip. Why am I here? I get yelled at and then shoved in here, bro. What the hell? Or what the heaven? Unless, of course, they've been banished, in which case they don't have much of a choice. Denizens and dwellers should never mix, as Rem puts it. Won't this guide character think it's very suspicious that you're coming with me? Usually Rem herself brings the banished to Purgatory, so yes, it could be seen as strange. However, she has her reasons for doing things, and I must assume that she's taken that into account as well. Besides, the guide has recently appointed a dweller to be his new companion in running his domain. Like you. Taking that into account, I guess that isn't out of the question for God to promote a human being of her own. Or a human of her own. Is that what you meant by you getting assigned to this post? You got promoted. You catch on very quickly, Isabel. I try, with all the bullshit that's going on. I'm very impressed, Volum. Can I call you V? You said you'd never been here before, but finding the right way seems easy enough for you. Oh, I've studied extensively in preparation of this journey. One always needs to be prepared after all. I genuinely thought bro was just gonna be like, listen, I know where I want to go. I'm currently just walking and hoping we end up there. You know, just studies. I take it you're not much of a scholar. I'm pretty good at learning a lot of things. I'm pretty good at learning things. My father's very strict about it. Or was, I guess. Since I won't be seeing him again. Damn, you know damn well your daddy ain't getting into heaven. That's crazy. Never say never. Isabel straight up says, oh, no. He not getting up there that easy. Are we there yet? Just about. In fact, we should be able to see things brightening up very soon. Nah, thanks for being such pleasant company. Likewise. There we go. My eyes! I didn't even get... oh god! Sorry. Open them slowly, and then behold, Purgatory. This looks like a school mixed with a museum. I don't like it. Huh. This looks like a terminal. It does appear to be some sort of waiting hall. Isn't that what I just said? To think that this is what awaited us at the other end of the tunnel. Most fascinating. Hey then. Had to clear my nose so I could speak properly. Most fascinating. Oh shit. He's not even listening to me at this point. So what now? I'm certain that we can expect a welcoming committee at any time now. Oh. Rise and shine! Oh. Denizens. And there appears to be two of you. What is that filthy beast playing at? How dare you refer to Rem like that? Rem, First name basis, is it? Tis tis, Mr. Casarence? God's favorite little pet. You better stay that itchy trigger finger of yours, boy. Hasty action will only serve to your detriment. After all, you're not important to anyone anymore. You're just a dead man with no purpose. That's... The way this man talks to V. Does he know him from before? And you, girl! Vexing as it to admit, you're entirely unfamiliar to me. Oh, don't interrupt me. I was just trying to be polite. Then stay silent until you're spoken to. You did speak to me! Now allow me to introduce myself. Though of course I'm fairly certain that you've already had notion as to who I am. I am he who knows, he who controls. He who is feared and revered. He who is referred to as the King of Shadows. But most importantly, I am the one who shows you the way. And that is why they call me the Guide. The Guide, enigmatic ruler of Purgatory. Gotcha. So this is him, huh? His appearance and mannerisms. I would have thought he would have been like the ferryman or some shit. Also, a little side note, y'all ever be talking for too much? I think this is like maybe a thing that like voice actors have. Y'all ever like be talking too much? And like for whatever reason, like I don't know if it's not air or whatever. It feels like air bubbles in your nose. And it just fucks up your whole speaking pattern. I am having that right now. It happens every time I talk too much. It happened in Stillwater too. I had to go through a whole thing beforehand before I started talking again. His appearance and mannerisms. They are strange, but striking somehow. What is your name, girl? I'm Isabel. Isabel Salvi. I see. Miss Salvi, would you care to divulge why you're accompanied by this white knight? Are you not important enough to be brought here by God herself? Allow me to explain, and not ask you, Mr. Casarence. I'm asking her. I stared at him silently. God never told me. You're exactly right, I'm not important enough. God never told me. I probably should say God never told me so that I could get V to tell me. I suppose that isn't entirely out of her modus operandi. At any rate, welcome to Purgatory, Miss Salvi. Normally, this would be the point where I simply take my leave and allow you to begin your arduous journey of introspection, which someday may or may not lead you away from here. However, my new partner insists that all dwellers deserve a more cohesive introduction to the afterlife. Unfortunately, I must also extend this service to insufferable denizens such as yourself. As far as he knows, I'm not a denizen anymore. He still seems to dislike me though. So if you'd care to join me, lead the way. Not you, obviously! But you're just an escort, aren't you? Unless you have an ulterior motive for being here. You're right. Forgive me for my lack of proper conduct. However, I will wait here until Isabel returns from your introduction. That isn't how it's usually done. I have been given strict orders to ensure that Isabel will be alright in your care. I can't believe she doesn't trust me. How utterly devastating. I assume that this guy is the guide. Or the ruler of Purgatory, aka Rem's brother. But also entirely warranted. Ha! I can't believe she doesn't trust me. But that's also entirely warranted, so I'll let it slide. Fair enough, that'd be how I be moving sometimes too. Fine then, Mr. Casserence. Feel free to enjoy this dull room until your young protege returns to tell you about how wonderful Purgatory is. I'll make sure to do that. There's definitely something going on between these two, but what is it all about? Let us be off, Miss Selby. Ah, yes. I'll see you soon, Voluminous. Indeed. Oh, that's you. You got a picture of yourself in your room. Whose badges are these? You as God. What you got badges for? Or medals of honor, I should say. And here we are. That was fast. So the wonders of teleportation are not lost on you. How unexpectedly refined for a denizen. What do you have against people from heaven, anyway? I mean, Rem's your sister, so what's with all the hate? It's been a long time since someone irritated me this much in such a short while. He looks very angry. Let me make one thing clear. Let me make one thing exceedingly clear, or exceedingly simple for you to understand. If you ever call her my sister again, I'll terminate you on the spot. We are not siblings of any kind. Do I make myself perfectly clear? Yes. Maybe I shouldn't have asked him that. I need to watch myself. In fact, you are spectacularly suspicious. I get so hard to fucking tongue twisters, bro, I swear. You are spectacularly suspicious. Everything about you screams Rem. Perhaps I should obliterate you right away, sparing myself the potential grievances. Okay, so what I've learned. He's God's brother. No matter what he says. He's mad at her for some reason. And then bada bing gabagool. No, please, Guide. What are you doing? I'm simply teaching dear Isabel some manners. Is that it? Because to me, it sounded like you were threatening her. Bah! Have you entirely lost your sense of humor, my dear partner? I've never liked your idea of fun, and you know that. Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you alright? I think so, yes. That's a relief. I know what a handful this man can be. Someone needs to keep the house clean, remember? What does that even mean? Please forgive him if you can find it in your heart. He's very serious about running this place properly. probably... Oh, wait, what? Probably a bit too serious. Someone has to be. Anyway, I'm the voice, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to Purgatory. And to this, the Hall of Deities. The voice, compassionate dweller turned deity. Oh, thank you. She seems really nice, and so human, somehow. Well, I mean, V is a human that got promoted, so I assume she is also a human that got promoted. I have a feeling that I'll like her. She also has the ability to keep bastard bitch here in check when he's doing too much. The voice is such an odd name though. Maybe she's a good singer or something? Don't grow attached to this one voice. She's a denizen. And not only that, she was accompanied by... someone other than Rem. Weird. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about, though. It most certainly could be. You need to be more serious. More serious, yes, I know. Let's talk about this later, alright? These two seem more like a couple, if anything. What? Oh, no. We're boring poor Isabel. Okay, fair enough. I don't mind. Silence. Just give her the things already. The things. Think of it as a starter pack to your new life. Things will be very helpful for you, trying to make peace with your death. You're overstepping your bounds, voice. I'm the one who explains this to new arrivals, not you. Explain then, instead of complaining. I shall. As my dear associate began to explain, these objects are of a particular usefulness to you. Your objective as a guest in Purgatory, a dweller, is to get out of here, after all. Making peace with your death, as it were. Now you're just repeating what I said. Your death, regardless of what it entailed, is something that you need to come to terms with. Only then will you be able to leave through the tunnel. For some, this is stunningly difficult, and as a result, there are dwellers here who have been here since time immemorial. I have never seen that word a day in my life. Really? They may carry denial, or shame, or guilt. Among other things. These are but a few of the reasons my son never managed to leave. But I'm sure you won't have any such troubles. After all, at one point you were apparently fit for heaven. That doesn't necessarily mean, or maybe it does. I understand, I think. Thank you for explaining all this to me. I'm still adjusting. Of course. Take all the time you need. Let me tell you, my first day here was nothing but... No one wants to hear about that voice. Now help yourself to these indispensable trinkets. A pamphlet which will offer you invaluable information provided by yours truly. A bag which will allow you to carry an infinite number of items, so the bag of holding gotcha. And a quest log which will guide you when you are unavoidably lost. Aren't you forgetting something? There's also a experimental device which a certain someone has insisted that we give an unceremonious try. Certain someone reporting in. We're giving you a phone. A phone. It's a state-of-the-art, newly introduced Purgatory feature which allows you to keep in contact with others, much like you do with smartphones back on Earth. Not that those allegedly smart phones ever did much good for the collective intelligence of humanity. We're not having this conversation again. Sorry. Please help yourself to your very own Purgaphone. Purgaphone. Great name, right? The side menu is now available to your right. Purgaphone. I mean, what else are you gonna name it, I guess? We should have a look at its various features. I'll send you a test message later to make sure everything's working as intended. Alright? So, you're saying that these things will help me out here, right? Is this bag actually limitless, or is there like... Can I keep scrolling and it will go on forever? Is there like a 500... like a 500 item limit, and there's like only like 400 items you can collect? So, you're saying that these things will help me out here, right? They surely will. In time, you will... Question, what if I fall into the bag? Or what if I fell into the bag? Who's helping me? Can I pull myself out as easy as I can pull stuff out of the bag, or like what? In time, you will fully come to appreciate the usefulness of this particular treasure trove. Look at you, being all helpful. Where was this side of you when I first came here? This is hardly the time to reminisce, Miss Britt. The dynamic is strange. I can't tell if they like each other or not. Come to think of it, the voice must be the one V mentioned on the way here. The dweller who got promoted. She made it clear that she was human before, so it's definitely her. Well then, off you go. Oh, where should I go? Seriously? Just help her, guide. What happened to the simpler times when dwellers had to solve conundrums for themselves? Figuring out how to leave this place is enough of a riddle, don't you think? I'm very much beginning to regret this partnership. Very well. Every dweller... I genuinely thought the voice was gonna just be like... We're just gonna be like, and yet you refuse to get rid of me. And bro was just gonna be quiet. Every dweller gets a room especially tailored to their preferences for the duration of their stay. Make your way to the Hall of Rooms, and you'll find yours. There's definitely a friendly shadow there who can help you further. Shadow? Ah yes, they're... nobodies. That's all you need. Now, close your eyes and I'll send you directly there, as a first-time courtesy. That's nice. I know. Farewell for now, Miss Salvi. See you later, Isabel. Wait, but what about Vito? What about V? He waiting there for me. What the... I didn't even have time to say bye back. The guide seemed helpful enough after the voice arrived, but he obviously has his eyes on me. I have a feeling that if it weren't for her, I'd... If this is what he's like now, how were things before she arrived? Or actually, what if she's faking that pleasantness? I shouldn't be so quick to believe what these deities say. In fact, who should I trust? Can I trust anyone at all? Maybe there's someone here in Purgatory who has more things in common with me? Maybe... Oh. I beg your pardon, miss. You startled me there, buddy. Alfred, you startled me there, friend. Oh dear, I did not mean to. I tried waving at you, but you seemed lost in thought. Eventually I started to worry. The well-being of dwellers is my top priority, you see. You can even make an argument that it's my reason for existing. I see. You don't have to worry, I was just pondering stuff, I guess. As is to be expected. Your first day in Purgatory, am I correct? That's right. And it is my honor to welcome you here. To the Hall of Rooms. This is where every single room for every single dweller is located. A refined establishment for an equally refined afterlife. all run by me, your humble servant. Indalatio. Indalatio, untiring, service-minded shadow. I'm gonna call you Inda. We got Guide, Voice, Rem, V, and Inda. It's a pleasure to meet you. The pleasure is all mine, miss. But I'm sure you're eager to access your room, yes? That's right. Then that's... Oh, you're a denizen. Is that a problem? Not a problem strictly, but more of an inconvenience. For you, that is. How so? You see, dwellers have the ability to access their rooms directly through simply thinking about them. This is a courtesy that is not extended to denizens, and as such, you must come here and talk to me every time you want to enter your room. I'm dreadfully sorry for this, but rest assured, they'll stand here day and night, ready to attend to your every need. I see. Well, that's good to know. Okay, how do I get here, though, to you? How do I get to you? And secondly, what if this is an endless hallway? So what if I'm like 3 miles to the right, and you're 3 miles to the left? Do I gotta run 3 miles just to get to you? Like, what's... So even though we're dead, we still need to sleep. Ah, yes, about that. Strictly speaking, no, you do not require sleep. There is no proper passage of time here, and your body does not need to recharge, as it would during your livelier years, or livelier days. That said, resting still feels good, and may provide your room for some much-needed reflection. Therefore, it is still recommended to partake in the occasional shut-eye. I guess that makes sense. But you mentioned that you'd be here day and night. How is that possible if time doesn't flow? Maybe it was just an expression? Yes, another fine topic of conversation. You see, up until recently, when we were graced with the arrival of the voice, being a dweller was markedly worse. I assume you meant to say marginally worse. So literally the voice just came in here and spruced up everything. She pioneered some groundbreaking changes which had made the afterlife here in Purgatory a considerably improved experience, meant to more properly emulate human living conditions. Yeah, heavens... Ah, God, oh, hiccup! Yeah, heaven's just earth and then... No, not heaven's just earth. Heaven is heaven. It's pure bliss 24/7. Whatever you want, whenever you want. Because you earn the right to be there. And Purgatory is just earth, but sometimes slightly worse. You have to earn your way into heaven. One of these changes is the addition of a Fox day and night cycle, or day-night cycle. So no, time doesn't really move, but the changing of scenery and brightness over a stimulated 24-hour time span creates the illusion that it does. Wow. This place just keeps getting weirder. Bro, I feel like I'm in heaven, right? I feel like I died, I went to like heaven and God sent me on Purgatory. The immersion is crazy, I just feel so much damn whiplash. Wonderfully weird, one might say. Would you mind showing me to my room? But of course. I do apologize profusely if my explanation came across as long-winded, buddy. Trust me, I need as much explanation as I can get. It's fine, and then if you'll follow me... I'm so pink! Here we are, miss. A room prepared especially for you. If there's anything else, I'll be stationed where you found me last. Thank you. As far as I can tell, it really is perfect. Really, all pink wallpapers, no posters, no like stars. You ain't got them like glow in the dark stars on your ceiling, dog. Really, man. You want 2 mirrors. For whatever reason. And you asked for ink and quills. You couldn't ask for a pen. Oh, the Purgaphone. It startled me. Day 1, morning. The voice. Homegirl got even the peace sign shit, bro. I'm surprised the voice knows what a phone is. Because you'd think like only someone born in like around the 2000s. She's obviously an adult woman. You'd think like only someone like born around like the 2000s would know like what a cell phone is. Or like a smartphone is, I should say. My question is, how much older is she than me, really? V is, however, old. And now I'm thinking, like, damn, did she just get here like 3 years ago or some shit? Hi, Isabel. FYI, you can advance this nifty conversation by interacting with the button below. Okay, yeah, this looks like one of them old iPhones. So I imagine she like came here like 2014, maybe? It's a smartphone, but it's still like compactified. So, welcome to Purgatory again. Please let me know if you can see this message. Go ghost her! Ha! I can see it, thanks. Oh, damn, we even come with our own profile picture. I look like I'm in my emo phase. I look depressed. I can't even say I look depressed. I can't even tell what I look like. I look between the middle of depressed and don't give a fuck. This face is the epitome of asking somebody, how you doing? Could be better. It could be better. It is what it is. Fantastic. It's alive! The Purgaphone, I mean. Huh? Is that a reference to something? Maybe. Well then, I suppose it's time to see what this room of mine has to offer. Pamphlet unlocked. Isabel's room. Alright, well, I feel like we've done enough for now. Why it all gotta be pink? Okay, so to recap, we have met Rem, aka God. I'm never forgetting the fact that she called me expendable. Well, by the way, I'm gonna hold that grudge. Like, that shit hurt my feelings. You ain't gonna... We was all cool. Hell, you wanna know the funny thing? Here's the thing. The guy's a jackass. The guide is an asshole. No questions asked. But at least he didn't make me trust him before like saying mean things to me. At least I know how he is. Even V said God. Fucking God has bipolar disorder. Fuck. Shit. Goddamn. Just like. I guess getting into heaven and like getting whatever you want is like. I guess that's like a reason to like just deal with like her occasionally being rude. I guess. Doesn't change the fact that shit still hurt though. So alright then, I guess. And there's V. V, lovely angel extraordinaire. He's not an angel. He's just a guy that got promoted to be God's right-hand man. To which I asked, where the hell is Michael? There are angels on the heavenly gates, so where are they? Then there's a guide, who is apparently God's sibling, and runs Purgatory. Hell doesn't exist, I guess. It's only Purgatory. So I guess he's supposed to be like the evil alternative to Rem. You can tell they both got a little bit of each other inside them, though. Like Guide is somewhat nicer because of Void. Or Voice, sorry, not Void. Guide is like somewhat nicer because of... No, and even then, Guide does have like occasional quote-unquote nice moments where it genuinely feels like when you can genuinely see the resemblance between him and Rem. But just like that, Rem has those moments where it's like, oh yeah, no, I can tell how you and God are siblings, alright? Calling me expendable, motherfucker. Calling me expendable, rude. Hurting my damn feelings. And then voice is just a lady. She seems nice. But yeah. We'll get... That's it for Poetry Purgatory. For now, I like this game. And I can actually make good commentary off this game. Yeah, hope you all enjoy, like, subscribe, all that shit. I will party with the animals next time. Bye-bye.